Hey everybody, welcome into the stream. Today is the first stream as an affiliate. We've got some work we got to do. Give me just a second to finish setting up my screen here. I want to make sure that I can see everything. So what I've done offline is some more Dynamax Adventures, got some more Watts. I did accidentally catch Moltres, who does have a Dex entry. So that is one of the things that's marked off that isn't quite to that point. So we need to go to... Let me get my spreadsheet pulled out. I'm going to go back to the wild area. We are fishing for Wishy-Washy to start with. And then... Hey, Mandy. Sorry, I was getting some stuff set up. Yeah, we're going to the wild area. We're going to fish for Wishy-Washy, and then we're going to move on to the next little section. Hopefully the in-game weather actually cooperates and we don't have to do too much resetting. We will have an ad here in about 5 minutes. I'm still sort of working on the timing of the ads and stuff, so kind of as I figure that out, we'll go from there with that. But let me head over to and you guys probably just saw my screen move. Okay, I can always pull up my spreadsheet here in just a few minutes if I need to. Westlake Axwell. Actually, I need the Bright Sun because I need Dwebble. Oops. Or I think I need Dwebble. I feel like I didn't catch Dwebble the other day because I was trying to leave the weather alone. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So we'll go ahead and knock Dwebble off the list. I'm actually gonna snooze this first ad. I don't want to go to ad so quick after getting on. Okay, so Dwebble, we're already starting pretty strong with this one. Now let's see if we can get Wishy-Washy, and let me look at the map and see if we can go back over and get Pit of. We cannot. Okay, I'll find it here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and try to fish up. Where was my fishing spot? Is it on the other side of the bridge here? Yeah, there we go. There's that spot. So I probably mentioned this last week. somewhere on my page is the links to all my socials, the YouTube channel, just in case you're like just now starting to follow this. You can go back and watch the other streams, kind of see what we've done. I'm gonna get the Zombie Saturday video up probably this evening after I hop off of here. I just got busy Saturday after the stream. So we're gonna try to get that up. And I just want to throw out a quick thank you to all of my friends and family who supported me doing the streaming. You know, and obviously all the people who followed me over the last 5 or 6 years. It's been an interesting journey to get to this point. Let me look at something real quick. I want to make sure that we don't have to change the weather. No, okay, he's all weathers. It's just a 5% spawn. So, and for those of you that watched the Zombie Saturday stream, yep, there we go. There's the link to YouTube. Some of my other stuff should be floating around somewhere. Those of you that watched the Zombie Saturday stream, I died when I was trying to get off of the stream and lost most of the progress I had made. The last probably 20 minutes of the stream, so I'm going to try to fix that this week so that on Saturday when we go again, I'm not having to redo the same fight. It was a bit of a mental failing on my part, so come on. So a lot of this early part of the stream is going to be these fishing encounters. I've got a number of them to do. So hopefully not very many 5%. Okay, give me just a second, everybody. I've got to make a real quick okay, so we'll have an ad coming up here in just a minute, about 45 seconds. I'll keep going in the background. I'm still trying to kind of dial some of that in. Still, you know, obviously first stream with ads, so I've just got to kind of figure it out. And we'll kind of, I'm gonna kind of play with these settings as we go here today. Okay, so we should have an ad coming soon. Okay, so welcome back from the ad. Of course, right as the ad got ready to start, I caught wishy-washy. Just checking to make sure. Okay, yeah, there's Whooper. Okay, cool. So we are on track. Let's see where we're going next. Whooper and Krabby. Dwebble. Okay, so we got Shelter and Stuffle. And then Onyx and Bright Sun. What do we got over here at East Lake Axwell? Because I will probably have to change. Yeah, I'm going to have to change the weather just as soon as we get Stuffle and Shelter. I'm going to say thank you again to my lovely wife and moderator for pinning my YouTube channel here in the chat, and for taking care of the ad, the stream. Hopefully the ads aren't too invasive. I'm trying to control that. I do obviously want to run them, but I also want as much uninterrupted stream as possible. So. Okay, Stuffle, you will get caught. We'll fish for Shelter, and then I'll change the weather to get Onyx. Making pretty good time. Just missing a couple of little pieces here and there. Okay, let's find that fishing spot over here. Wish this was like Legends Arceus. I would throw my Pokemon out at that Jellicent. Or frillish rather. So yeah, we're making decent time. I am gonna have to try to find a pit of. I know they fly around sometimes. Okay, let's see what percentage shelter is and see if we got us another 5%er. Locations. East Lake Axwell. He's a fishing. Okay, 20%. So we should see it pretty quickly. Pit of should be around somewhere. How did I get the 5% wishy-washy second fish here? Okay. Okay, hold on. Random. Those are surfing encounters. Yeah, there's Onyx with the Intense Sun, 10% encounter. Okay. So he may take just a little bit once I get the right weather. But we'll get him fairly quick, I think. And then after that, we've got North Lake Millock, Basculin, fishing. Pukamuku at South Lake Millock, and Corefish over there. So, and he's a 1%. Let me pop this in right here. Yeah, I can still see my chat. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, a lot of fishing encounters to start off with here. We're definitely going to be getting into some raid den stuff later. Possibly the Isle of Armor. And then, depending on how we're looking, I might have to run some Dynamax adventures at the end. Just to snag Articuno and Zapdos. Because they do have dex entries. I'll probably snag any other legendaries we run across just to kind of have them. The Hoenn starters. You know, things that don't necessarily have dex entries. So this is normal weather. I should be able to find a pit of flying around. I knew I blew all my fishing luck on Lord of the Rings Online yesterday. Okay, shelter's 20%. I should find it relatively frequently. Easy for me to say. Like I said, Basculin. Pukamuku, Corfish, and then Nincada. I'll go find a Nincada here in a minute. And then we head towards the daycare center. We'll breed for a Pichu. And we'll start getting all the Evo stones that we need. So, there's the shelter. Change the weather to bright sun here so I can get my Onyx. I'm just gonna go use this raid den for right now so I don't waste any more wishing pieces. Hoot. Come on, give me the bright sun on the first roll. Nope. Okay. So we'll go over and use this raid den. Natu. When do I catch Natu? Is it just a raid den thing? Probably. Well, we'll see here in a minute. That do it? That did it. Okay. Also, let me look because I need. What do I need for south? Okay, so I can get Corfish at South Lake Millock with the weather as it is, and then I'll need to change it again to get the bright sun to get Nincada. So let's get Onyx. Go snag us a Basculin on the way by. Okay, well, Onyx wanted to be helpful. There's that. We'll fish for Basculin. We're making really good time on this. The only thing I'm missing right now is Pit of, and I'm going to see about if one spawns for me over here somewhere. For me, the cool thing about this kind of challenge run is that, you know, when I first played through the game, I caught everything I saw as I came to it, but I didn't realize, you know, how many different things spawned in these different types of environments. There we go. There we go. Get down here, bird. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about that. Let me get a real quick drink of my water. And let's go back to fishing. The Pukamuku encounter is going to probably take a little bit because it's a 1% fishing encounter, so we might be standing around down there for a bit. Again, we might not be. Oh, first encounter. Perfect. Considering how much of this has been fishing, we're not doing too bad 27 minutes in. I'm gonna grab some items as we go through, some stuff that I know will be helpful going forward. I need to see about getting a hold of Thief so I can go maybe steal a lucky egg off of a Chansey. That might be something useful for later on. Giant's Mirror, Snowstorm, okay. Which one of these fellas? Giant Seat. Okay, what level is it at, though? Yeah, so I'll have to catch one from a raid. I won't be able to catch those. I can get up there, I just can't catch anything above 20 right now. Okay, leftovers. Yeah. Luckily, it's a fairly common raid spawn, so that's not going to be too big of an issue, I don't think. There's no way I just got the 1% encounter on the first fish. Okay. I mean, that definitely speeds things up a bit. So now I can get core fish real quick. Yeah, that's just... Oh. Why is it telling me to catch Pukamuku here? If it's a 35%, level 35. hold on. Let me see if there's a level range. Okay, core fish will be fine. Why did I get a level 30? Am I fishing in the wrong spot? It shows level range of 11 to 13. Yeah, go ahead and look for me. I'm gonna keep trying because it's showing the range should only be 11 to 13. Okay, maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Because there is 2 sections of South Lake Millock. Let's see, what do I have in terms of watts? Okay. Save those for now. Oh, was I still... Oh. I was in giant seat. That's why I wasn't getting it. Yeah. I was in the wrong area. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get core fish out of the way. Okay, so I can find Pyukumuku both as an overworld encounter and a fishing encounter here. The fishing encounter doesn't require me to manipulate weather. And it's only 1% less, so I think I'll just fish for it. And then I'll change the weather to get Ninkata. Yeah, that 1%, I don't know that's going to make a difference depending on how long it takes me to get the weather I need. Because I do have to reset the weather again to get Ninkata. Yeah, I was sitting there like, how am I getting Pyukumuku so much? Well, you're not in the right spot, bud. Yeah, I'll fish for a little bit and see if I get it. But if I don't, I'll manipulate the weather to try to get it. I think the real question becomes... if I want to breed for Pichu, or I just want to search a den for one, but I think I have so many raid den Pokemon to do already. Yeah, I fished so little on this game first time through that I think I actually found my Pukamuku in a raid den at one point, or on Route 9. The fishing mechanics aren't necessarily my favorite. Yeah, it's just one of those weird things that, you know, especially without chain fishing. If I had chain fishing where I could get shinies easier, I would have been doing that. Yeah, for a while when we were first playing this game, I honestly would so rarely see the fishing spots that I didn't think it was worth it. Because a lot of what you can find fishing, you can find surfing other places. But for a challenge like this, you know, obviously I got to catch everything before I move on. Hey, Remoraid. It's rare that I want to fist fight a Pokemon, but I would fist fight a Remoraid. Just because of the way they are in Legends Arceus. I mean, guess I could tie one around a Tyrogue and just take care of them both at the same time. Okay, we got about 3 minutes until the next ad. I'm gonna fish until then. During the ad, I'm gonna run and take a quick break, and then I'll come back and probably reset for a thunderstorm to get the overworld Pukamuku. Maybe I'll get lucky and get Pukamuku and we can just reset for Inkeda. Sorry I went quiet, I'm kinda reading ahead a little bit. I am gonna have to breed for a few Eevees. Okay, I'll be back in just about a minute and a half. I need to run to the restroom and fill up my water. Okay, I'm back. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and try to reset for a thunderstorm, an intense sun, because I need Nikeda and Pukumuku. So we're going to do that. I'll just go up here, use one of my wishing pieces. Good thing Kobe's not one I have to look for. I blanked on what I was doing for half a second. And oop. There's the intense sun. Let's go ahead and get an Nikeda real quick. If I go ahead and catch a Roselia. No, I'll just do friendship evolutions here in just a little bit. Come on, Ninkata. Growlithe. Let me look at what is Ninkata's. Okay. It's not intense sun. I have the okay, hold on. I seem to be a little okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. Sandstorm. It is available in it's 10%. Okay. So actually, well, I don't have access to Sandstorm right now, so I'll just have to keep plugging away. There we go. There's my little bug friend. Now I can change the weather to get Chukumuku. So this evening, later tonight, I will probably do the Umbreon evolution, just because I need the nighttime evolution for that. Yeah, definitely punt the bug. I know you've had some issues with Ninkata in the past. This is a rain. No, it's a thunderstorm, isn't it? Okay, well, there we go. That didn't take too long. The only thing is, I have to keep an eye out for a tiny little dude. That's not what I meant to do. Walking overworld. thunderstorm. Okay, I should not be seeing... I might be too high up now. Let me go down to the lower area. Because I shouldn't have Machop and Stunky spawning here. Okay, yeah, I guess I didn't go far enough away to despawn all of those guys. We'll see about... Okay, yeah, that was a lot quicker. Okay, so the next thing we have going on is we are heading to the daycare. Squelbet should be evolving soon. There's Pukamuku. Yeah, the nursery, sorry. Let me take a look at this raid den and see if it's anything I need to snag while I'm here. 24, okay. I knew I was getting close, I just wasn't sure how close. Q-Fly, okay, now I'm good. Okay. Okay, I need to see... Sammy, can you tell me if Pikachu and Eevee are in the same egg group? Yep. It's going to take me a minute to get over there anyway, so... Bless you. Bless you. Firestone. Facade, that's field egg group. Awesome. Okay. That'll make breeding easier as long as my Pikachu's a female. we go up here. I'm going to see about snagging some items. I think there's a water stone over here somewhere. Yep, okay. There's the water stone. I'm gonna go do my breeding I need to do. And then I think I'm off to the Isle of Armor, because the way this guide is set up, I won't do the raids until later. And I'm personally not doing the evolutions until later. Well, actually, what I can do, I need to level up a couple of my guys. Because if I have room for eggs, I can hatch them as I go around and catch stuff. Okay, this is one of the rare cases. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep... What I can do is... the ones I've been working on that are staying... These guys can stay here. I'll pick them up to work on first. I need to breed all my eggs, and then I'm going to move on to the next section, which is the Isle of Armor. And while we're kind of clearing that area, I'll be working on hatching the eggs. Female Eevee. Male Pikachu. That's not going to work. What we'll do is we'll just leave these two Eevees. Okay, I have 3. I need 5 more. This takes a while with the bike sometimes. Yeah, I think I'll just have to find a Pichu in a raid, or go back and catch a female Pikachu. Here's number 3. Number 4. I need one more and I can take my 2 Pokemon back. Oh, there's number 5. So now while we're working on the Isle of Armor, okay, so that gives me all of my eggs for now. Make sure that there's that. I want to make sure my EVs went where I wanted them. Yep, they're back where I needed them. Okay, so Isle of Armor. We already did the first little bit of the story, so we're pretty good to go, actually. let's go ahead and start catching some stuff. We got some of the kind of basic stuff. The Jigglypuff will get Baneri, Abra, Klefki, Chansey. We'll find Fomantis. We get Applin. Okay. Wish I had some luxury balls for Baneri, but luckily raising friendship isn't terribly difficult. Yeah, we'll snag some raids to get some more watts. I don't think we have a lot of raid sections after this. You're going to be too high of a level. Yeah. Okay, there's a Starmie that I can catch that's under the level limit. So I thought, oh, 2 levels, come on. Swing around here. We pull up the Fields of Honor so I can make sure I have multiple sources here. So we gotta have Peony. Peony's the main one right now. I can also get Fomantis. Get Applin off the trees. Overworld will be Chansey, Klefki, Abra, Baneri. Okay, so yeah, we'll see about getting. Yeah, I was just thinking about when I came over here that one time and got that shiny. I've had a couple of first encounter shinies on this game because I had that Pancham that one time as well. There's Clef Key. Abra. Need to find Fomantis and Happini. The thing about Clef Keys, I don't have to do anything else with it. Okay, we're hoping for an Applin out of this. It's a very good chance it's going to be a Squirrel. As predicted. Catch this Comfey. Okay. Just need Abra, Chansey, Fomantis, Happini, and Applin, with everything set the way it is currently. Here's the Starmie. I'm going to save a Water Stone for something else. Go ahead and stag Starmie. And to get Inkay, I will also be able to get a Toxapex here. See if I can get lucky first and then really talk about doing other stuff. There we go. That should do it. Okay, that'll save us a Water Stone. Hey, welcome back, Mandy. Do I need to fish? I don't think so. The only thing I can catch here is Octillery, and I'm not going to worry too much about that. Igglybuff, gonna go ahead and catch this while we're here. I need to do the raids anyway, so I'll try to hold this off for another 5 minutes. Shot the Igglybuff real quick. Go ahead and catch this and snag it to the box. That way that's one less I have to breed. I need to look and see what I need to get for the dojo guy. Okay, so this is going to want me to go ahead and do some of the story to get Kubfu. Okay, yeah, so I'm also going to be hunting down a bunch of the Diglett. I'm not sure how much of that I'm doing on stream. It's just going to really depend. Did I already catch an Igglybuff earlier? I feel like I might have already caught an Igglybuff. Okay, well, I have an extra Igglybuff, so that's fine. Abra, you hold still. Try to go ahead and get you. You going?
I'm waiting for Sonic.
Okay.
Do you want a flush from Sonic?
Do what?
Do you want a flush from Sonic? They're not in my place.
Yeah, watermelon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got my little streaming buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to her just a minute ago. Love you. Abra. Go ahead and snag this Chansey. Need to find a Fomantis. This isn't Bright Sun, is it? Because Comfey doesn't show. Okay, so I'm actually just looking for a puny in the grass now. Okay, so there's Chansey. Now let's see about finding a little one. So I think the thought process has been, you know, kind of leveling things up as we go. To try to help reduce the grinding later. Since I am going to have to run some Dynamax adventures, I will probably be making use of some of the candies from there. Just to kind of help speed up some of it, especially once I start getting some of the pseudo-legendaries from raids. Because you can access the entire DLC area, so I'm going to end up having like Dratini and Dino and some of these others that are going to be pretty lengthy grinds. That is everything until I change the weather here. So let's shake some trees. Try to get me an apple. This is going to be a squirrel. I love that 70% spawn rate. Go ahead and find some Diglett as we go. I don't think I can get all the Diglett. Right at the moment. I need to look and see when that particular part is good to go. Squirrel. Yeah, gotta find an Applin at some point during all of this. Okay, Petraberries. I can buy those at different places. Those aren't as big of a deal. Star Peas. There is a Diglett over here. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably pull up a map later and really hunt down some Diglett. I'm gonna go over and pop one of these raid dens, try to get some of these overworld spawns. Need Inkay Fomantis, Toxapex. I'm also gonna go for Luxio, Fletchinder, Rockruff, Zorua, and Meryl. There's the Toxapex. Okay, we got an ad coming here in just a couple of seconds, so I'll see everybody on the other side. Rockruff. Luxio, Fletchender. Zorua. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Nah. I don't want to waste my watts. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and one of the special dams. Hey, welcome back everybody. Okay, Lillipup, I can get that anywhere. Let's change the weather a little bit, see what we got. We got a few more encounters here in the Fields of Honor that we're going to try to snag real quick. It is raining, which means Meryl should show up. I think it's just rain. Yeah. Just rain, so Meryl should show up. I'll need to change again to get Inkay and Thaumantis here in a minute. So let's see about... go up a little ways to get a hold of that Meryl. I'm also looking for... Oh, it's Jigglypuff. I thought that was a Ditto. I was like, I didn't realize they spawned here. I'm trying to remember... Where did I catch that Compe a minute ago? Just right around over here, right? They should... The overworld spawn should respawn when you redo the day. Because the trees do, which is helpful. Another squirrel. Okay, let's go down and get the other tree and cut back and see if we can snag Meryl at that point. I know I can get... I'll get Azurill here in just a bit, so I'm not as worried about Meryl. Yeah, Applin's going to be one of the harder ones to snag. That's okay. Oh, first egg hatching. Item right here, pearl. Okay, those are always nice to be able to sell. Gonna have to have some Galerica twigs for later on when I go to evolve my Slowpoke. There's Meryl. So we'll have to go far enough back to actually reset this spawn. I've got 1, 2, 3 more that I'm trying to get, plus Fomantis and Inkay. So shouldn't take too long. I'll be able to catch Azurill here in just a minute. But I want these guys to level up. I mean, one could always be Espeon, the other could always be Sylveon. There's another tree. Yeah, there we go. So it should be coming down pretty soon. Oh, there's my apple. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so there's Applin. Okay, so chestnut berries, that's fine. I got all the apricorns, that's really what I wanted. Okay, so now we're gonna change the date again. just normal weather. Just normal weather doesn't help me. It does not help me with anything that I have left. So let's go in again. This is just overcast, which does help me get Inkay. I can get Inkay and Zorua. So it'll be 2. And then I'll need Fletchinder, Luxio, and Fomantis. Hi, Troopa. What are you doing, bud? Go ahead and snag Inkay. Be careful getting over here. Don't get on my stuff. Hi, bud. Lay down right there. There's Inkay. Let's go far enough back to get... Go far enough back to get the strong spawn, the overworld spawn to pop up. Go ahead and box this EV. Here. One more egg. And actually, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and... Okay. Go ahead and start putting some of my other guys back in the party. Keep working on their levels. And I'm going to save real quick, just in case. Zorua should pop up. There's Malamar, that doesn't help me any. Excuse me, trooper. I need to borrow this real quick. Okay. I didn't realize you were still here. Let me go up and check where the... Do I? Okay. Trooper, lay down, bud. I don't need you on my computer right now. How do I get this to go away? Now I can't see my chat. Give me just a second. There we go. Okay. Now there should be another overworld spawn. Okay, if I go too far that way, I'm out of the fields. So Malamar is more likely right now. Try to get the Bright Sun to get Fletchender and Fomantis. That should be the... Nope, that's normal weather. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's normal weather. Yeah, because only Comfey popped up, so. Let me see. I think, if I remember correctly, the 15th, I think, is always sunny. Then again, you know, I could be wrong. That does get me Luxio real quick. so that'll be... That'll save me a little bit of time. Squirrel. There's Luxio. So basically I'm kind of just catching whatever the guide I have has specifically listed. To me that makes the most sense, honestly. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I need to go back to... try the 30th. I think that's where I was. This is normal weather. If I can get intense sun, that's the last. That's definitely not what I need there. Okay, so now we go to September 1st. I can see if maybe a Zorua pops up. I didn't go far enough away. Let me go up here, check this one, and then I'll check the other one on the way down. See if a Zorua pops. Love you too. See if a Zorua pops up. It's worth checking at least. There he is. Okay, so now I just need intense sun. So, why are you like this? Okay. Do I have anything I can hit him with that won't take him out? Not with Suicune, obviously. Okay, to at least break the apparently I lost connection to my chat for just a second. Try to hit him with Peck and hopefully not kill him. He should be easier to catch now. Oh boy. Don't really have anything to catch him with at the moment. Okay, there we go. So we just need Intense Sun and then we move to the next area. Good thing is we're building up some watts. No Intense Sun yet. There we go. There's that Intense Sun that we need. So now, I need Fletchling, I need Fomantis. So we got the weather we needed. And now we're going to try to get Fletchling. I need to run away just a little bit. Okay. That's Jigglypuff. Go up here. Lopunny. Okay, maybe I didn't go far enough back to activate this one. Then again, I might just have to wait and get Fletchling here in a little bit. So one of the big goals is definitely going to be getting enough Armorite ore to get wishing pieces. Okay, that's fine. I got Fomantis. I can always get... Oh, it's Fletchinder, not even Fletchling. Okay, so I'm not terribly worried about that. Okay, let's advance this Isle of Armor story and get our Kanto starter and Cubfu. So we just gotta battle these 3 Slowpoke over here. I'm not catching anything here just yet. Okay. This guy should come back around and barrel into me. Nope. Just a little off. Let's try that again. Yeah, we're gonna try to stock up on some stuff while we're chasing down these maniacs. No, Buffalant. I'm not catching you right now. Oh, I moved too far. Only one of these EVs is learning baby doll eyes. One's right over here. Oop, I'll just place myself right here. So, I do plan on bringing back the Pokerogue playthrough that I started back in July. I still have that Gen 5 Pokerogue file just kind of sitting there, so I'm definitely going to bring that back at some point. I have really been wanting to do one of these Oaks challenges, so I figured, you know, this game and no time like the present, I suppose. Yeah, I'm just trying to find these Diglett as I go. Okay, so I can buy berries from her. He's got ingredients. He's always got the rare ingredient too. Focus Blast. Oh. Let me see. Be careful, bub. Nope, get off my computer. Get off my computer. Oh. just closed all my stuff. Okay, no you didn't. Okay. The expert belt, that's helpful. Okay, let's go in. Talk to Mustard. Okay, I'm taking Bulbasaur because it's my favorite. Okay, come on, Bulbasaur. And I'll snag a Squirtle later. That'll be one of the Dynamax Adventure targets. Troopa, be careful, bud. There's not enough room on this chair for you to sit on the arm. Okay, you go do that, Avery. Yeah, here's the watch you need. I am going to need the Cramomatic here in a little bit. Let's see, do I have enough apricorns for this to be worth it? Nah, I'll come back later. Okay. Okay, yeah, the forest will have them sometimes. Let's go to the other side of the forest. Since I'm trying to avoid catching as much as I can right now, until I get Urshifu. Let's go and dig up some watts while we're here. Okay, well, that'll be a little better. Single easiest area in the game to clear Diglett. Warm-up tunnel. Okay, whatever you say, Avery. Stream speed. So extreme speed again. you're going to learn Baby Doll Eyes. The other one is not. Okay, I'll be careful on my way back. Come on, bud. Gotta be careful getting up here, though. I told you that a minute ago. Okay, let's see. Dive ball. Be helpful. Can't be on my computer, bud. You can be over here with me, but you can't be on my computer. Okay, you can't be over here then. I'm just going to fly back because I keep getting sidetracked. No, go ahead and let him use his mushrooms. My mushrooms are better. And they're probably going to get used on my Trizile. Okay, final trial. Go ahead and get cub foo. Actually, I'm going to, in the interest of getting Squilvet out of my there's breeding. We'll put him up, and that way I'll have room for cub foo. Then run around with cub foo on the team. Read it. Go into the we're finished with the box. Move these two. We'll go take on Avery. Thank you. Yeah. He has gotten in trouble.
Oh no. What did you do?
He kept jumping on my computer.
Jumping on things. Hi, you're actually out and about now.
He tried to lay up there with Peanut for a minute, and they kind
Not
of,
enough room.
yeah, they kind of glared at each other. Then he tried to go lay over there.
They had to take the card inside and paint with it because it wouldn't work in the kiosk and it wouldn't load on the app.
That's so weird.
That's what I was saying.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to finish the dojo.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
What'd you get?
I didn't see.
Oh,
I made it easy.
did Stacy get anything this time?
No, she didn't. I already
Right.
forget.
Oh, okay. I didn't figure they would, but that's good. far up did Trippy scrolled me all the way back up to the top?
I swear there was more Greybird in here.
Hmm.
I was looking to see if I could see if the that she had that she got shot in the foot.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was wondering if we could find.
Okay, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Okay, cup food.
Have you had to ban anyone else?
No.
Good. Amanda leave or?
No, I think she's still around. Okay, I'll be done. I'll be done here in about 30 minutes. Oh. Oh, this is the first time I've done a battle with Dynamax. Yeah, I figured you were just lurking. Sammy was asking. We'll see if we get Espeon and Sylveon after this fight. Okay, let me get cub food. And we'll start catching more stuff here. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon. I love Cub Fu. So. Okay, so here's Cub Fu. Okay, so we're going to be looking for an apple to get Applin evolved. Buffalant, Licky Tongue, Dunsparce, Scroopy. Is it overcast in the wetlands? I can't remember. It's not, so I'll have to change that. Shelmet is a random one there, okay. And then I'll have to mess around with some of the weather. Mainly for Goomy, Pawniard, and Krogunk. So, for what's going to end up being a 3-hour stream, I've made some decent progress. Still have a ways to go, and I'm also going to have to do a bunch of grinding tomorrow, I'm sure. Okay, Buffalant, now you can run into me. Licky Tongue and Dunsparce. Yeah, Buffalin's common enough for if I don't catch it with the quick ball, I'm running. Let me check something real quick. Okay. You did mention we had a chance for rain, so I know it's supposed to be tomorrow, but okay. Here come the Eevees. I should be getting Espeon as well. So that's those two taken care of. Plus Shelmet. So we'll throw Timber and Dottler back in. These two can stay here. You can go right there. Okay, we need a Licky Tongue, a Buffalant, Dunsparce. gotta see if about finding a Licky Licky and catching Bouffalont. And then doing a little bit of time manipulation. Not Licky Licky, he's not the one I need. Go ahead and get some TRs. Okay, I'm about to pull someone else out to do an attack. Okay, let's try catching this guy again. Gonna need aerial lays. Okay. Go ahead and move forward. We need, what did I say? Overcast? Yeah, overcast and then rainy. There's the first one. There's Pawnyard. Now I need Krogunk. Okay. There's my guy Krogunk. Okay. Gonna have one more ad break before the stream ends, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it now instead of it running with like 2 minutes left. And we'll be back in just a second. Okay, that'll be the last ad for the stream. I'm going to try to get Goomy, because that's the last overworld that I need. I guess I can go ahead and try to snag Fletchender. So that way I can breed for fletchling. And then I said Goomy. Let me get the last little bit of weather that I need. Okay. This might take just a little longer. Goomy will be the last thing, and then tomorrow we'll go into the Forest of Focus, start there. There we go. Okay. There's Meryl. Okay, so Gumi's at 10%. So shouldn't take too long to find one. I've got a few minutes to spare looking for one, so Whooper. Or the old Whooper Troopers. Here's the Poly World it says to catch. You're a Dunsparce, not a Gumi. Buffalon. I thought that was Gumi. Okay, let's add Gumi to the list. Like I said, tomorrow we'll start on the Forest of Focus. We have a couple of unique overworld encounters there. We got some other just kind of regular overworlds. Random grass encounter for Carablast. Move on to the beach. So we're actually progressing through the Isle of Armor pretty quick. But like I said, tomorrow we'll start with the forest, and we will go from there. And maybe tomorrow we can start the big grind session for this. Let's look at the Pokédex real quick. Got 95 for the regular dex, 53 for Isle of Armor, 28 for Count Tundra. So we're still a fair bit away, but we're going to catch quite a few over the next couple of days, plus all the Evos, and then we'll have the big raid section. So I do appreciate everyone coming to the stream. It's been fun. I've really been enjoying this, so hopefully this will keep being a fun time. I mean, once we finish this first big section, you know, it'll be a lot quicker for the following sections because there's not quite as many Pokemon that pop up. So I'm probably gonna do some offline hunting for the Diglett. I'm gonna get Umbreon leveled up and evolved tonight. Probably run some more of the Dynamax adventures to get those done. And probably do another 3-hour stream tomorrow. Just kind of see how that goes for a couple of days. I hope everyone has a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of the week, and I will see everybody tomorrow.